People are stupid. I don't like people. I don't. Like, persons are awesome. People are fucking stupid. I started making an entry before this and got so off track. I decided I'm going to start with this different entry here. Because, like, I don't like small talk. I don't like idle chat with people. Especially at work. Because, like, a lot of my coworkers will sit there and when they go to a customer's house, they'll interface with the customer. And, yeah, blah, 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 blah. It's such a nice house. What do you guys do? What do you think about this? Oh, the Giants are doing this. I'm really excited about the World Series. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Like, when I go to a customer's house, my entire thing is like, hey, how you doing? Eddie with Roto-Rooter. I heard you guys have an issue with this drain. Can you show me where it is? Cool. Can you give me some extra information? Ask me extra questions. And then we're going to go, okay, cool. Here's the price to get it done. Here's what I need to do. Sign here. And then I just do the work. I collect my money. And I leave. 95% of my customers, I don't know a fucking thing about them. And the 5% I do learn about, it's either because they were talking my ear off as I was working, or it's that deal with that in a minute. Okay. Yeah, or you know, yeah, or like, you know, if I'm getting to know them a little bit better, it's because they lost the fucking plot. Holy shit. Fuck it, I'm gonna edit. Whatever. Or like the, you know, or it'll be like I'm talking to them as we're doing like the final like payment and everything. See, I gotta wait for the tablet to do its thing. I gotta wait for the payment to go through. That whole stuff. So I'm kind of getting to know them a little bit better then. But it's not impeding into any time. I am never standing there just idly chit-chatting with someone. Ever. I refuse. I will not do it. Because that is wasted time. And I think, like, because the mentality a lot of my coworkers have is they're trying to build, like, relationships, trying to get to know people. They're trying to do stuff. I don't care. Like, my customers aren't people. And it sounds fucked up. They're not people. They are an address and a problem. Because that's the only information I care about. Where do I have to drive to? And what is the issue they're experiencing? Everything else doesn't matter. I don't care about their race. I don't care about their name. I don't care about their age. I don't care about their life story. I don't care about any of that shit. That is all fucking pointless shit. And it's funny because I'll work with some of my other coworkers. We'll be at the same job. And I can see the way they interact with customers. And it's like, don't get me wrong, it's cool. Like, whatever works for you. But I do not, you know, I don't get involved in that shit. Okay, checking GPS. Because, like, and because of it, my jobs go a lot faster than theirs do. Because I get in, I do my work, I get out. And yeah, I don't know. And maybe it's a part of me that's broken because I don't sit there and play the whole like getting to know people game. You know, like, oh, you want a cup of coffee? No, thank you. You want some water? You want to take a seat? No, I'm good. Like, and it's funny too, because all the guys are so big. Oh, well, you know, why don't you just sit down for a minute and do your thing? I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, I just want to get this done so I can get out of your hair. And once every 3-4 months, I'll have a customer who gets a little like, well, you charged me this, and you were only here 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and it's like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, do you know how lucky you are? Because I could have spent several hours working on this, and you could have been inconvenienced having someone work in your house for several hours. Instead, you had someone in your house for a half an hour. They got the work done. Here's your guarantee. And now you can go on about your day. You don't have, you're no longer being held up by somebody doing work inside your house. You're welcome. And yeah, I'm sure it maybe costs me a sale here and there. Like, not sale, but I'm sure, like, come on. Like, I'm sure that there's been a person or two I've kind of offended with it, because they're the type of people who are trying to get that, like, personal relationship with everybody. It's usually older white people, especially, like older white guys who are like, oh, they want to find their one guy who's their guy for everything. I don't want to deal with that shit, especially because those are also the same people that they're going to want to have your direct number, and they're, when they have a problem, they're just going to want to call you directly and expect you to just take care of them directly. And I don't do that shit. When I'm off the clock, I'm off the fucking clock. I don't look at my phone. I don't answer my phone. I don't give out my number to people. Anytime a customer's like, well, if I have other issues, can I call you? You can call the office. One of the things I'm kind of glad about is my business cards here. They don't have my cell phone on there at all. They have the office phone, and they have the office email. It's exactly what I want them to have. They don't need to have my phone. I don't, like, the amount of customers who I have who have saved my number are ones who I deal with all the time, and they don't call me. They don't. And it's great. And that's how I want it. If you have an issue, call the office. If it's something that can wait until I can be scheduled for it, I'll be there. If it's something that's an emergency, then whatever. Like, okay. There was one customer, and it was kind of a back and forth with them, because they're like, oh, we're having this issue. Okay, it's my day off. Call the office. I'll get someone out. We really want you out. I'm not available. If you want me, you're going to have to wait until this day. But we're having this issue. We need it done now. Cool. Call the office. They'll send someone out to take care of you. Especially because I feel like I'm the best drain cleaner there. By, in no way, shape, or form does that mean that the other guys can't fucking absolutely, fucking knock some drains out and make that shit happen. I know they can. Like, that I work with a very competent group of guys. Like, they are very good at what they do. I just happen to be the one who really specialized in drain cleaning. So yeah, it's like, I'm confident that they're going to get good service no matter which of us goes out there. And I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I'm the only one who should get this customer. No. Because it's about the company. Whatever the company needs. I don't even know where I'm going with any of this. I'm just kind of frazzled, and I'm sitting here. Oh, this entire thing started because I had a customer who he's like the real epitome of why I feel like the worst part of this job is customers. So I'm doing work on this drain line, and I get there and I'm interfacing with the wife. The wife is the one who's homeless, the wife and the kids. And cool. So she, gives me the okay to work. She signs the invoice. I get to work. Apparently, through this, husband came home. Okay, cool. Happens. I didn't notice. I had no idea. Apparently, he came over to where I was working at and was just standing there watching me. I didn't notice. He's out of my peripheral. I'm locked into my own world, because I don't sit there and socialize and hang out. I go to do my fucking work. So yeah, so I have no idea. I had no idea that he was really there. Eventually I do notice he's there. He looks up at me, or I look up at him, he sees me, and he's like, I've been home for 5 minutes. Okay. Good. Okay. And he's like, well, like, if you're in another man's house, you should greet him when he comes in. Like, I didn't know you were here. Well, so you should be paying attention to. Why? And it's like, 'cause he's trying to flex nuts on me, right? He's trying to, like, be, he wants to be the fucking territorial caveman, be all like, oh, well, you should fucking, you're in another man's house, and it's like, no, I'm in another person's house. Like, and I'm interfacing with your wife. She happened to be the one who is here and got me started. You want to come and watch? Cool. You want to come talk to me and kind of pick my brain a little bit as I'm working? Cool, I could do that. You want to sit there and try to fucking, like, alpha male fucking no, dude, I'm not going to play that game. Because I don't give a fuck. The only person trying to flex nuts is you, dude. I'm not trying to fucking flex nuts right now. But I deal with that shit. It happens. And I know this isn't the point, but like, this dude is probably about as tall as my 10-year-old kids are. Like, he's up to my chest. Yes, my kids are freakishly tall, but this dude is like down here on me. So it's like, you're not intimidating. Like, I could probably pick you up and break you in half. I'm not going to, because I don't care. None of my masculinity is tied up in any of this. That's why all this shit rolls off me. I do not have my masculinity tied up in anything I do at work. Just don't. Because once again, I go in, get the job done, and I leave. And the other thing too is that, like, I've trained myself over the 7 years, almost 7 years I've been doing this. I don't notice anything else going on in the house, and that's very intentional. That's by design. Like, my goal is to be an NPC. I show up, I go to the problem, I fix the problem, and I leave. That is all I'm doing. Like, you know, and it's funny too, because like, for most people, like, once you're there like 5-10 minutes, they forget you're there, and they just start operating the house as if you're not there. And you will hear some wild shit every once in a while. There's kids getting their ass beat before. And yeah, so sometimes that may kind of perk up a little bit, and, you know, but like, realistically, like, I'm intentionally ignoring what else goes on in the house, because it doesn't matter to me. All that matters to me is getting my work done. So I'm not tracking like, oh, okay, someone came in the front door, maybe the husband. Or like, oh, you know, like, I need to make sure that I've, you know, found the man of the house so that I can announce my presence to him. And it's like, I can almost understand if it was like, you know, I'm sitting there lounging on the couch, chopping it up with his wife, and he comes home. I can see him being a little more up in his feelings about it. But, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm a guy doing work in your house. I'm an NPC doing work in your house. Let the NPC do NPC things. Let me get through my predetermined dialogue, and we can all go on about our day. I don't know. I can't stand people. I do think I'm broken a little bit. I do think that it's an issue inside me. Because, like, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this in a way that makes sense to anybody. I don't buy into a lot of the social constructs and social rituals that happen around people, right? And how do you explain it? Like, for example, I do not expect people to talk to me or give me the time of day when I'm out and about. I do not expect people to any of that. Like, because, like, here's the thing. I go to the store, interact with an employee. I don't expect them to, like, put on a big song and dance. Oh, hello, it's so nice to see you today. Thank you for coming. No, I don't care about that. I'm trying to get what I'm doing. They're trying to do a job. I don't care. And then, like, all, like, I don't know, it just never clicked for me. Like, it's too inefficient. It's too, and I don't even know how to explain it, to be honest with you. I'm still trying to process it in my own brain. Why? I don't even know how to because it's like, a big part of me is efficiency. I want to do things efficiently. And so, like, I don't want to do the whole, like, small talk, song and dance, you know, we need to spend 10 minutes getting to know each other before we can, you know, before we can have the real conversation about why we're all there in the first place. I think it's because I'm not trying to make friends. I'm not trying to form social connections with people. And it's funny too, because like it's colored the way I do things in life. Like I was talking to my partner a little while ago about like going to the bar and how I don't talk to people at the bar. And she's like, well, what do you mean? Like, she like wants to talk to you, she wants to get to know people. I'm like, no. And I think it's because I don't go to the bar to hang out and just drink and hang out and meet people. If I'm going to the bar, it's because I'm going to go to play pool. I'm going to go do karaoke. I'm going there for a purpose. I'm not going there to hang out. And so because of that, like, I don't, like, if I see a really cute person at the bar and they're, you know, I'm like, man, that person's so cute, I kind of want to get to know them. You know what I'm going to do? Nothing. I'm not going to approach them. They're not at the bar so that they can, you know, so they didn't go to the bar so that I could go and talk to them and interact with them. They went to the bar because for whatever reasons are their own. And so I'm not going to bother them. Obviously I won't now anyway because I'm in a committed relationship. But even when I was single, you know, even times when I've been single, even times when I've been able to go and meet other people, I'm still not doing it. Because like I don't want to bother them when they're trying to relax. They're, you know, no. So sometimes you'll just get to meet people. Like either it's like all people who just talk to me because they are like my partner who want to talk to someone. They see a dude with pink hair and they're like, oh hey, I want to get to know him. Okay, cool. I'll be nice. I'll get to know him. That's fine. Or like, you know, like when I'm doing karaoke or like when I'm doing pool, especially, you know, you start chopping it up with the person you're playing pool with, the other couple people who are playing pool around you. You know, and that's fine. That's totally cool. But I'm not going out of my way to talk to people. I'm certainly not going out of my way to bother people. And like, you know, force my way into interacting with them. Like you always hear about like, you know, the girls are at like, you know, hanging out doing whatever, and the guy comes up and starts like trying to buy them drinks and hang out with them and oh, where's the party at, girls? No. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm leaving everyone alone. Because when I've had a rough day and I'm going to the bar so I can go sing or I can go play pool, the last thing I want to do is be bothered by people who are trying to force interactions with me. Like, if you want to interact with me, come play pool with me. Otherwise, like, if I'm just sitting there, there's always times where it's like, yeah, I've been invited to the bar with friends because they want to go and drink. Cool. I'm there to hang out with them. I'm not there to meet with new people. Maybe I'm broken now. I'm fully willing to accept that this is a Eddie is broken thing. Because Eddie is kind of broken. I don't know. It's been pointed to me that does make me the weird one. Because it's human nature to seek connection, to seek friendship and companionship, to seek community. And as I've talked about before, I've never been community minded or community driven. Very independent. I'm very isolationist. Unfortunately, I'm also apparently very charismatic and make friends easily. You know, but that's neither here nor there. Like, you know, just because you're hung like a donkey doesn't mean you have to do porn. So yeah, like I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. I'm just venting. I don't know. People are stupid. I'm done with this.